Welcome in, my lovely little batlings. We're back again with a little bit of Spirit of the North too. Today we get to do the other half of the Wolf Clan stuff because I did do the first half and then stopped with the last stream before we were doing the second half. Mostly because I did kind of lose the staff with the first barrow for them, so hopefully this time we won't lose it again. I think everything looks good to go for the most part. Yep. I guarantee if anybody can read that calendar probably hasn't been changed in like 4 months. I don't even know if it's the right year. It's in my room. It doesn't necessarily mean I use it because I have a phone. I'll have to check out that later. But, um, yeah, we're gonna start with that burrow because I think it needed 4 wisps. That sounds about right. It's about 4. And I think I had them, and all I need to do is turn them in. But I think that thing was I didn't want to turn them in on the off chance. Yeah, 4 wisps in the inventory, so I think that is what it is. I didn't want to turn them in on the off chance that we had a bug when I went to log back in today. So hopefully not the case, and I wonder if that'll help any. No, that's just gonna not help at all because it's not gonna autocorrect. I do need to get a better webcam one of these days while I'm thinking about it, but sadly, we have a few too many other things on the list to get before that. Basically, I need to get some behind the screen lighting that's just a little gentler than that particular webcam. Hmm. Interesting. So I'm assuming there's going to be torches here somewhere. Is that fire or is that light? I think it's fire. Either way, I don't really want to fall down there. There we go. Hmm. I feel like we're missing something here. But to be fair, we might not be. Let's go about there. I don't see where I'm going to try to jump over to. That's essentially across there. Actually, that worked just fine. Okay. Anything in here that I particularly need? Oh no, this is a way up from there, I guess, if I were to fall. Nope, there's a torch. Okay. So maybe I do need that. Where does this go? Well, this just goes to a chest, which is also good. Hmm. I don't think I can quite jump that high. No. So I might have to get fire and bring it down. Might be what the idea is. Okay. Not what I want to do to my health, but for the second, it works. So I've at least got this lit. It's not always the easiest way to do this, sadly. Aha. What does that do, though? Oh, okay. pull you a little closer. Now let go, and then I should be able to jump up there and up. Okay, perfect. This the story I saw last time about? No. I don't know if I've seen this one. It clearly looks like the splitting of the clans, but I'm not sure. Splitting the clans or something to that effect. I'm not quite sure on that one. Now I think this can be carried over to the door here. Okay, where are we going down from here? Not in there, specifically. Rather not lose my torch. Okay. Oh, some of these are just auto lighting. Okay, that's interesting. I don't exactly enjoy how creepy the music has decided to be. That is not helping. Hi, little bugs. I need to borrow one of you, please. Thank you. Run that past me again? I don't know if that was supposed to have broken before that and didn't, so it then ended up breaking now, but that's kinda... That's a new one. There we go. Oops, skill point. Perfect. Now I need to go through that, but let me get that skill point. Ooh, what do I want to trade it in for now? Da-da-da. I'm gonna do Featherfall. Because I have a feeling that that is going to come in real handy. Oh, that didn't break out as smooth as it has in the past. Ah, I got healing, okay. Anything over here? Nope. That is a very large mushroom. Put this here so I don't get stuck in a cycle of trying to grab the wrong thing. The fact that it sounds like water. Oh, well, I could have kept that. Yeah, put out anyways. No, no, we're not gonna be able to get up the way I got in. Okay, I really want that torch back, please. Okay, there we go. There we go. Perfect. And there's how I get a torch back. Until I go in here again, I think. Then I might lose it again. I don't know what that did. But I see plenty of, like, gigantic mushrooms. And some lava. That's definitely not concerning at all. Like how we're affected by temperature so much, but yet we're standing right next to lava just fine. You're gonna fade, though, if I get too far right. Actually, no, you stayed. Okay. No, you did. You did fade. So I gotta leave that there. Is there anything down... Oh. Oh boy. Okay. It's very close to being finished, I think. I think there's like one or two more pieces, so I just gotta let that build back up, and then I can go do that again. I always forget the Spirit Fox can just do fine on lava for some reason. Actually, no, I'm debating if this would be called lava or magma. Because it is technically in a cave, thus we're underground, so it hasn't quite emerged from the ground. Oh yes, alright, I got the thing so it recharges faster. I'm not having to wait for 10 minutes and be like, okay, well at some point, I'll get it back. I'm definitely not getting those, Oh, now I can. So that's what that did for me, okay. Oop. For a split second there, I thought I was gonna fall and I was gonna not have a good day. Oh no, please line up. Hi, Fireflies. For once, I actually don't need you with something like this. Normally, that would be an issue. Oh, there's more torches. Okay, perfect. Can I, by chance, use you to light this one? Yep. Lovely. Ooh, what are you? Okay, you're a moon one. So you want darkness, the other wants light. Good news is I can get another torch. Because there's some here. Okay, that hasn't completed the puzzle, so do they need to... both? So the idea is it's too close? Aha, okay. That was just too close. Both had to be activated at once. Oop, another revive shrine. Thank you. Fudge. Oh. This torch is going out. I assume there's gonna be a way to relight it. Yeah, that would do it. Okay. Oh, that's gonna be interesting. My best guess is I'm gonna have to drop a torch through that somehow if I can. To be fair, I might actually be able to. Did it work? It did. I feel like that some of these things are not being solved the way they're probably, like, in a way coded slash meant to, more in the way that I'm just kind of being able to do it. Okay. Ah. So maybe not correct. Or is that the goal? Oh, I have an idea. Hang on. If I block this, does that fix the problem? So I think there's two of these. Bingo, okay. Now I just need to pull this in over here and do the same thing. Put it between the kind of pyre and that, or not pyre, I don't want to call it lantern either, but torch we'll go with. There we go. Ooh. Okay, perfect. We got some stairs down. Still looks like it might be a little roasty toasty. Okay, I might not quite want my paws on it. Nope, nope, we're good. Okay. Not too roasty toasty on the paws. Well, I have this staff now. Ooh. Are you just crystals? You are. Okay. That's right. They should be pulled closer to me, so I shouldn't have to hunt for them as bad as I was doing. Okay, do that for a second. Give you a second to recharge. There we go. And from here, where am I going? Oh, there's stairs. I don't know why that scared me, like I was actually going to fall through it. It's definitely possible I could have, but nah. Oh my goodness, where are we going, buddy? There we go. That is some overactive wind. Ah, okay. Wait, do you have to go that far up? Oh yeah, there it is. Oh, I'm on the wrong side of the stairs. Need to be above them, not under them. There we go. I'm assuming it's gonna be the other side. Yeah. There we go. Okay. And yet another one to go up. Need this hopefully. Nope. And another one. I can see absolutely nothing, though I have landed on something. I've landed back on it. Okay. I'm not sure if it's supposed to go anywhere. I just can't actually see anything. The one time I need a torch. Do you provide much light? No. But you do let me look up, which gives me a better hint. Okay. There we go. I must have been hitting the underside of it. Okay, now I need to go back across and go over here. And it's just through these doors, maybe? Do not get that stuck. Like last time. This would somehow actually be worse, I think. Huh. Kind of put us out in a weird spot compared to where we were, or where I thought we were. Because I think we started down there. Then you bring it all the way back up there, but we started over here and we're over here now. Well, that's kind of a funky one. Now to find our way back. But this is the second stab, so then now we should have the main barrow open. It'll be interesting to see what that's going to be like, because again, normally we only have one guardian that we're kind of chasing after, and this time we technically have two. Which is kind of something new for this, but it also means like the kind of like, I call them a boss battle, but it's more of a, we're trying to help them get uncorrupted. It means we're possibly going to have two that we're going to have to deal with at the same time, which is also something I haven't really seen in this game. It's not really combat so much as a lot of dodging or do the right thing at the right time kind of stuff. Normally we get a new skill. Such a long distance now to go compared to, I think the other one was a lot closer. I was able to teleport. This one I can't teleport. I just realized that kind of looks like it has a raccoon face. Like that rock. That's clever. That's very clever. We've got a bunch of raccoons here. They're basically the new owners of the village. I think they're probably still using this hill for sledding. We'll see if there's a couple at the top. If there are, they're definitely still using it for sledding. Hey buddies, are you up here? Once I actually get up here. Yeah, they're up here. They're up here sledding. And you could pay one for the sled. So we're gonna have a darker and lighter colored wolf, I think, that we're gonna end up meeting. Is the idea a gray and black wolf, maybe? Actually, not too bad for the amount of time it took me to get that dungeon done. Some of these have taken a lot longer. There also wasn't a whole lot of having to like redo stuff consistently and hoping to get it. Actually got it fairly quickly. Alright, let's see. So we're going back to the temple. And I don't know, I don't think it's going to cost me wisps to get in. Hopefully not, at least. It should just be the stabs. The raccoon vendor is there, so I can always pick up a wisp. I should have enough crystals now. My English does not get better the more tired I am, and I somehow took a nap and I think made it worse. Which is 10 out of 10. Okay, so Temple of the Wolf. Yep, and then turn this in. Go visit our raccoon vendor, who is literally right there for once. Okay, come on, buddy. I need to zoom over to here so I can actually go visit the raccoon. There we go. Raccoon, how I've missed you. What is this? Grants ability to dash short distances with a short cooldown. Reduces flame damage and burn duration. Yes, please. Because we aren't really dealing with the brambles anymore. We're dealing a lot more with the flame stuff. And I have a feeling this is going to... Oh, but I lose the Spirit Fox ability. Let's do Featherfall for now. Because again, I haven't really seen the bramble and I can always switch it on the fly if I need to. Same with that one. If I'm not going to use the spirit energy, I can always... And I need that little bit of extra flame protection, I can always switch it. Well, this place has definitely seen better days. This place has seen a lot better days, but then the further we get down, it's actually not too bad. Okay, I'm assuming we're going to light some of these at some point, maybe? Just get this door open. Oh, chest. Empty chest. I have spoken too soon. I might actually need the bramble protection. Fudge. Is there anything up here? Well, there's a chest over here. It's interesting to see a chest like this and have it be empty, but it also does make sense in a way. So I'm very curious. If the idea is, like, we're not the first person to be here. Yep, I gotta get the bramble protection back. Or the thorn protection back. There we go. Oh. I see one. Is there two or is there just one? Okay, it looks like the sun one first, maybe? You saw one. Yeah, there's one. Oh, is the Moonwolf like a different version of Corrupt because of the... Well, we're gonna be figuring out your mechanic here in a hot second. Oh, I might be needing that fire protection. Do I need you to hit this by chance? Come here. Here, buddy. Oop. Okay. So do not get close to you or I'm gonna get ragdolled really bad. Oh no, it's gonna be a bit more like the ram. Okay. I'd rather you not get very close, thank you. Nor would I like to get singed. Oh, you're gonna do the fireball thing, right? Yes. Perfect, thank you. Now you're gonna try to chase me. Then you're gonna back to the middle, and then... we're gonna start this over again. Okay. That's not particularly fun. I don't know if I'm gonna get this on the first try, to be fair. Okay, so is it 2 of these each then, and then we're gonna do the dodge, the jump over the fire again? Star Stable, all of your weird dailies have actually prepared me for something, and I hate it. Sorry, buddy. You can get up? Okay, you are gonna get up. I just didn't feel real bad if you didn't. Wait, what? Oh. Well, that answers some questions, and I wish it didn't. Why are you invisible? I like this less. I like this so much less. Okay, what are you gonna do? Okay, so... similar mechanic. I just gotta dodge you while invisible. Except I have a feeling we're gonna be doing this with both of you at the same time, and I am not going to be having fun. I'm not having fun as it is right now. Not like, not actually having fun with the game. I'm loving the game. I'm not having fun with the sheer amount of, like, okay, I need to get out of here vibes I'm getting. Excuse me? Do you wanna run past me again on the teleport thing? I don't think we established some rules. You can do the thing again? No, not in a good way. Oop. Okay. That was... oh my gosh, you did so much more damage. The ragdoll is not helping. At all. No, no. What am I supposed to do? Okay, I just had to wait. There we go. Now you're gonna jump in, aren't you? It's both of you at the same time. Do not like, do not like, do not like. Yo, not great. Not great. Not great. Yo, we're going to try that again. So, when they're both in, this turns into a bit of a worse scenario. Because one will hurt you towards the other. Ah, why do I have an eyelash in my eye of all times? One will hurt you towards the other, and you'll kind of get stuck. Well, that's a pain. At least I know ahead of time now. Why is my stuff... Oh, I guess that's like the last time I quote-unquote like touched the ground. Oopsie daisy. Oh my gosh, game, please. There we go. Now we get to try this again. I cannot afford to get bit at all. Oh, that's gonna be worse with both of them. Then again, they might actually be the last guardians I have to deal with aside from the bear, and the bear could be a lot worse, is what this is preparing me for. I can take, like, no damage until both of them are in. Okay, that's one. Oh, I went the wrong direction. That's not great. It's really not great. Yeah, this might actually be the best option. Okay, actually, yes, I need you to do that, please, because I'm going to switch out the Thorn Rune. I don't really need it. If there's only one area of thorns, I actually need probably the fire damage one. I need to see what else I have and see if there's any that are going to help me out as well. That fire damage, if I take any of it, is going to be not good. Okay, so... I don't really need the spirit one just yet. No, that one's that way, so... might actually work fine. Yeah, I want the faster spirit energy. That just gives me dash. I don't need the red fog one just yet. And I don't think I have 1,000 crystals, so I can't exactly go get the wolf dash one, I don't think. I have no crystals because technically I have oopsie daisied again. Okay. Yeah, there's only like 300 of them there, so that's not going to help me in the second. There we go. Don't mind losing a tiny bit of spirit energy on that. For now. I looked away for half a second. I don't know why the ragdoll takes so long for you to get back up from, but it's actually dastardly when it comes to this in particular. I think the ram also got me really bad with how long it took you to get back up from ragdoll. Okay, now you're gonna try to hunt me. We're just gonna let you. And this should be the first time I get to hit you. Yep. There we go. Why do you get up so fast from ragdoll and I can't? That's not fair. Stinky Meanie Wolf is able to get up from ragdoll like almost infinitely faster than I am. Okay. More fireballs. Yep, yep. That's gonna be hunt number 2. And now jump. Nope. Living torch first, and then we'll do the jump probably. Nope. Second round of this, actually. You done yet? Yes, there we go. Gotta try that again. Oh, never mind. That can actually fail if it takes too long. That's good to know. It's actually doing really good the first round then. So it's gonna be 2 of those, 2 of the other, 2 rounds of chasing, and then I'm gonna have to jump the fire again. More fireballs. Yep. Then more chase. And honestly, just keep running for a second. Okay, jump. No jump. Yes, jump. Okay, down you go. Is there another round, or... Nope, this should be... Wolf number 2, okay. Which I'm not excited about. Oh, you're immediate. With the hunting, that's right. But you can also teleport if I remember right. Also, you're a lot more corrupted. I noticed that. Okay. Down you go. Should be 4 rounds of this, right? Oh my god, that was a lot closer than I was expecting. You are mean, is all I can say. Okay, you're gonna come this way. I can hear the thing before it appears, and it is terrifying. I don't know why this is so much worse. Because essentially it is what the Firefox is doing as well. Or the Firewolf as well. Okay, this is round 2 of this. Now I gotta deal with both of you. If you would injure each other, this would be so much more convenient. Oh. Oh, don't ragdoll me. I can't sprint because I'm so ragdolled in a corner. Is about my only problem with this is just the ragdolling. Like, I understand it, but man. Oh, but it's not the last round with you, and I don't have as much health as I would like for this level of shenanigans. Oh no. Okay, so this is getting weird, because it's like, okay, so if I get ragdolled at all, you're pretty much going to take 2 hits, not 1, no matter what. Okay. Dang, it sucks. Because I'm just going to keep trying this. I don't really have anything that I know of. And I know for one of the things, Spirit Mode doesn't make the body invulnerable. So, oh gosh. That's not how I'm going to get over it, is it? There is something I could try with the glide. Could. Going in knowing that this could also be worse. Because the idea is I get a little bit of lift with it. So if I really had to, I could go up and out of the way. Okay, I only get like 1. good chance with that if I do that. And this really is, I cannot take any hits before the end. Okay, buddy. Let's get you back following me over here. Okay. Oh. Yeah, that was on me on that one. Oh, that actually did work. So in a pinch, I could go up. I also did actually take a lot less fire damage. Fireballs again? Yes. A little bit more toasty than I would have liked. Okay. Nope. There we go. That's number 2. I think you're gonna go back up, right? And switch out? Yep. What I'm hoping is I don't have to try to skill point farm to get a little bit more health. I'd rather not have to, but it is a strat that could work. Okay, you're gonna do this, what? 2 times more? 4, possibly? Come on. Not getting you the satisfaction, buddy. Okay, come on, that'd be good. Do this all over again. It should be 4 times of that, I think. I do think he's just a tad bit quicker than the other. Or the thing is, you just can't quite see him. I'm assuming it's time-based. I just have to stay away from him for a certain amount of time. Okay, come on, come on. Oh. That's what I was hoping wouldn't happen. Come on, game. Really, with the ragdoll. I might have to skill point farm for health, so I don't think I can redo the trait lines to quote-unquote get the majority of it, like, skill points back and redo the tree. Well, we're about to start the duel round. Okay, come on. If I can get you both behind me at the same time, this would be perfect. This is really what I actually need from you guys, is to kind of be following me the same time. That's not what I wanted. That's not what I wanted. That's not what I wanted. Please get up. Yeah, I think I need more health going into this than I have. Come on, I need you both to go down. No, actually, the only person who's going down is me. Holy shit. Move, buddy, move. Hopefully this is the last round. If I can live just this last one. I do wish we had some, like, health regeneration. I get kind of why we don't, but man, is it tough without it. If I can win this on 1 HP. Nope. Right as I went to jump and hopefully dash. That did not happen. Okay. I'm seriously curious if I can yeet some of the trait tree points. I don't think I can respec it. I think that was just one of those things like... Yeah, I can't respec. Oof. The thing is, I've gotten really, really close, so I think I can do it. I'm not too worried about that. It would be a little bit nice with the extra health for padding. Yeah, sadly those don't really do much for me. The lift has been nice. I actually might keep that skill for now. Do you just prevent fall damage? It doesn't really help me. That's the only one I have for that. Hmm. I don't think there's anywhere that I'm gonna find more skill points. Nowhere. That's great. Okay, I'm just gonna have to try to do it again. I'm really just gonna have to brute force it, I think, for the most part. I don't think there's a way to really... Like, oh yeah, I'm just gonna come back to this once I have some more skill points in health. Okay, there we go. Oh, you lifted me just a bit too much, buddy. Okay. Well, I'm glad the jump was working better than that was. They weren't kidding when they said weak glide. Okay. I mean, at some point this is going to get easy enough for the first levels that I shouldn't be able to get injured the first levels. Or the first, not levels, I shouldn't say. When it's just singles, which should give me more health for later. In theory. Like I said, I would just really like the extra padding. Okay. Actually, can you please do that again? No. We're restarting this, buddy. Because, that's not going to do very well. I actually need that health. Your aim, not very good. Okay, fine. I hate this, I really do, but... I'm not getting an injury this soon. I need all the health I can get for later. Oh, now it's gonna, like, yeah, there we go. It's gonna be not actually let me... restart up. Okay, let's try this again and not get injured. Like I said, I shouldn't. Grab that. There we go. Okay, buddy. Let's not do this again where I get injured by you. That wasn't fun at all. I'd rather not be grabbed. You do the fireballs? Yep. Why you would have flaming hairballs, I do not know. Shoot. That was on me. Well, we're gonna give it a try with that much health, but that's gonna infinitely lower some chances this run. Chances are I'm gonna take a hit. That means I can take one less. More fireballs? Yep. Okay, we're doing that again. Torch chicken? Yep, torch chicken. Okay, is this round 2 for you? You done? Yep. Perfect. Okay, now it's your friend. who's actually, I'm noticing more and more, has more of the, like, brambles and stuff on him, so very, like, blight plagued compared. I wonder if that's because the guy who ended up becoming in charge of Bear Clan was originally from this clan. Wait, am I ending the chase sooner? By almost letting you grab me and then having you fail? I think I am. Hey, sorry, down you go. I think that is what's happening. Okay. Okay, that's 1. Should be 4. That is what's happening, isn't it? Okay. I'm learning. Okay. Yep, once you lunge and miss, then we kind of start over. Okay. Okay, round 2 for you. So now we're going to start into the doubles once I get you. I'd rather have you both over here, please. Well, it looks like the brambles are gone for a second there. And now they're back. Come on, both of you. I take 1 hit. If I don't get ragdoll out of existence. Come on, behave. Okay, come on. I need you guys to start. Yep, that. What happened? Oh. Well, that's interesting. Huh. I thought I was going to have to do one more round of it, but maybe it had to be at the same time? Oh, are they not talking to each other because of the clan stuff? And the fact that one clan sided with the guy who ended up corrupting the island? Yeah, that's about what is happening. Oh my gosh. That's so funny. So now we've got them cured, which I think the bear is the last one. Yeah, we see the Moonwolf clan sided with him because he was originally from them. Which ended up with them both being corrupted. But that means we have the bear left. But I don't know how we're going to uncorrupt the bear, because the bear I think is going to be the hardest out of all of them to do. Nice. Okay, that was actually a lot harder battle than I thought. But we did it. Is there anything up here I might miss if I don't actually explore? Doesn't look like it. Okay. Wait, I can visit you. Well, that's interesting. Oh, no, it's like scarring. Endure hot climates. Okay. That's why I couldn't go to some areas, because it was hot. Grab all the crystals I can. I can't say, like, hi. Kinda sad. Yeah, being able to endure hot climates is definitely going to be much nicer. Just need to go up there. There we go. I wonder where in game it's going to be considered hot. Well, that's a bit of a jump. Let me reset my skills real quick. So I have my better glide. Definitely get some skill points into health before I even think of doing anything against the bear, which is coming next. Spirit rune for now, because I think I'm going to need that. Okay. Where am I going? Looks like I should be heading towards this. I think this is actually where the house as a fox is, maybe? Because that would be one of the only obelisks that I know what I would have finished up. What is this? Is it the entrance to something? It is. Okay, Ice Snake Hollow. Yeah, there was like 2 different entrances to this, I think. I hadn't gone into either of them. Oh no. We're slipping and sliding wherever this is. Hello? There we go. I'll get back out the same way, but I'm really curious. What's up with that sword? It's a very glowy sword that I can't seem to do anything with? Yeah, I can't. Huh. Skill point by chance? Nope, crystals, but I'll still take it. Perfect. I wonder why it's so glowy. But I can't do anything with it. Oh, and down we go. Ooh, we got a revival shrine, which means I'm gonna get some healing. 10 out of 10. Definitely need that. Oh, we have frozen. Oh no. Oh, there we go. Hmm. Nope. Are we good? Yep. Where are we going though? I think this is just the end of the cavern. Yeah, there's nowhere else from here. Okay. Back we go this way. And then I'll try to use the spirit form on the sword and see what happens. I don't think much, to be fair. There we go. Anything? Mm, no, not really. Yeah, not something I can loot. Okay. Interesting find, but not much I can do with it. Oh goodness. Okay, we can make it out of here. There we go. Get back to our home really quick. So I think there's a thing up there that I can interact with, but I didn't try to last time. Okay, it sounds like one of the dogs got into trouble for a second. That's why I muted. Sorry about that. Trying to figure out what was going on. I might actually really quickly go up here and BRB for a second and see what the dog got into. Once I see what's up here, because I'm really curious as to what's up here. If I can get up here. Might be a bit tricky. No, maybe not. It's not really way there. Okay. Why am I in the rock? There we go. So I'm not supposed to be able to get up here? Oh shoot. Yeah, some of these aren't particularly solid. Will that little arrow show up again? Is this even where the question mark I thought I saw was? No, actually it's not. Okay, so just assume that isn't interactable then. Huh. Yeah, so there's a little thing up there. So it must be one of the ones where you find the gate and it will teleport you there. Okay, well let me... Oh, I'm pretty much actually right on top of it. Never mind. We're good. What am I looking for? Oh, maybe that down here. I'm assuming this is what I'm looking for. Yep. It's the only thing that's particularly cave-shaped. Sage hideout. Interesting. Okay, yeah, there is a way to go. Okay, I need to figure out what I need to do to open it. Nope, none of these things need to be melted. That does, though. Then I most likely need to find a weight. Yeah, I'm gonna need to find something to put on it. Put you down for a second while I find something. I sadly don't think the torch is gonna weigh enough. Is there anything here that looks particularly draggable? Yeah, torch does not weigh enough. No, that's a crystal, not a pickupable. So apparently it's not in the pottery. It's not in there. I'm wondering if it's one of those little things I gotta pick up and then bring over to it. Wait. Nope, you're not draggable either. New string attach. What about you? Nope. Or do I need to go that way first? Okay, I might have to go this way. Any statuettes? No, because it's just out. Okay. So different entrance to it. No statuette. None of these seem to be draggable. I'm not seeing ice that looks like it can be melted just yet anywhere. Put you down for a second and see if there is a statuette over here that I missed. Pretty sure I went near all of those, but maybe not. Maybe I missed one. And it's technically something that's frozen. It's always possible. Let's see. I'm not hearing thawing sounds. Nope. I don't need to light those, apparently. Nothing there. other option, let's try this and see if there's a thing on the other side of the door. There is not, I don't think. But I know there's a chest. You can try again and double check, because if I don't use the dash, I'd have a little bit more time, I think. I might have just kind of goofed off with the amount of time I had. Nope, wrong thing. Wrong key. See if there is a thing that lets me bring my body over. I don't see one. Okay. So there is something that's going to be weighted. Nope. I don't know why I randomly got crystals, but I did. I wonder if jokingly, if I just put enough torches on it, if it would technically weigh enough. Kinda don't think so, but you never know. I don't know how much they weigh to begin with. Or if the weight is something that's counted. And we're just gonna create a massive bonfire on this thing. Oh, it weighs 3 torches. Never mind. It does work. A bit funky, but it works. So, good thing to know is that those things weigh 3 torches in a pinch. Ooh. Frostbite. That's an interesting one. I wonder what that looks like. Yes, I would like to view that, please. Oh, that's a really cool coat. I wonder why they call it frostbite. I guess this is part of the home, right? That I can get into? Yep. Oh, I didn't realize that was right above it. I wonder if part of that one puzzle reset, because I definitely didn't figure out how to solve it. If it is one. I don't think that's where that goes. To be fair, I have no idea where it is supposed to go. Yeah, it just takes me up to above the water. I need to go talk to the one raven. That's right, because the one raven might have crystals for me. I think I don't know if it just generates over time or not, but they do appear. Nope, not this time. Okay. We need to start clearing off the map. Like, that's going to be a first order business here for a second. Oop, when I don't freeze. See if I get some more skill points. And go from there before we head to our next area, which, now that we can deal with hot environments, it definitely makes me think that's what we're going to be dealing with. In what way, I do not know, but it's definitely a hint, and I think it's some of the areas that we like try to go into, and then it would tell us, oh, you can't actually go there. Oh no, not this bug again. Please no. I don't know why it does this, but I go to move the map, and instead it does what you see. Okay. Could you please let me mark that without bugging out again? Now figure out where that waypoint is in location, or in relation to me. Let me turn that way and start heading this way. There's nothing there. I feel like things in this particular area were a little bit more spread out like the last one. It didn't feel like there was as many. Where some of the other areas, it felt like there was just stuff everywhere. Like, you basically kicked a stone and you found something else. But I also kind of get it because there was also stuff in areas that we couldn't get to, and it looked like there was a lot of stuff in those. So I think it's just how stuff spread out. Like, the different puzzles, dungeons. Like, I need to get wisps, and I have had very little luck in this area. But also didn't do a lot of the extras first. Whereas it felt like other areas you couldn't... Like, I'd have full thing of wisps and still be bumping into them. And what are you? I don't think you're a second raccoon vendor, but you never know. Actually, what is this? Oh, statue puzzle? Okay. Nope, gotta give it a second. Please be the last piece. It is, okay. Did that open this? Where does this go? Arctic Fox Guild. Your guide. No guild. Well, that's interesting. I'm definitely going to take the crystals. Thank you. And a lore scroll? Yes. Legend spoke of an era of suffering when the skies are red in spirits' rage, yet within those tales lies a glimmer of hope foretelling the return of the aurora. Shall I live to witness foxes paint the sky once more? Interesting. What skill do I have that is currently on top of that one? Okay. Do the lore rune for a second while I'm doing this. Is this the way out? Yes, okay. So I don't want to go there just yet. I want to go back in. Let's see where some of these other tunnels go. Definitely grab that one. Oh. How does one get in there? Don't see anything here. Is there anything in here by chance? Any sort of lever? Okay, you can't loot it, can you? I can't even go through in spirit form. This is not the right kind of material. Okay. What am I missing? I don't even see a thing to stand on for weight. I would think this is something that I have to come back to, but it might be. Seems a bit weird. Oop. Not quite what I wanted to do there. Okay. Do this at least. Because I missed something. I don't have something I need. I don't think I have a skin labeled Arctic Fox, do I? I mean, I wouldn't think that's the case here, but you never know. Yeah, none of them are. Okay. What am I missing? I also don't see torches. That's the thing I noticed. Maybe I need to close that and the other will open? Nope. That doesn't quite work on that system either. So I do need to open that, just so I can get out. But where from there? I don't think there's anything in there but I might need to actually drain that to be able to tell. I also don't see a way to do that. Lots of textiles. You can't do the lever, can you? Oh, wait. I've missed it. It's a little crouchy spot. There we go. That's actually super easy to miss. Okay. And skill point and appearance. Ooh. Okay, well at least I get a little bit more health. Okay, and I get a different appearance. I get the Winter Fox appearance. So that's where the Arctic Fox comes in. There we go. Skill point. I need health, please. Okay. Then out of here we go and see about the next point of the map. Now we're actually going to blend in with the snow. At least a little bit. Okay, map-wise... I wonder if that's the underground one, technically. Why? Yeah, that's gotta be the underground one. I haven't been here, apparently. Well, let's see about going this way. Or not. Definitely not the way I want to be doing this. Yep, I know. There we go. So I want to get up there, I think. That might be an ancient tree that's above ground, because there is an underground one that I was not able to finish. I'm gonna need like one more wisp. That might be an above ground one. And we're gonna have the same issue. Probably won't have enough wisps if it is. Or actually, I would have to go back through that cavern. But there is a chance that if I were to do the cavern, I might be able to find that tree again. If it really was only one or two more wisps, then I could get it done. At that point, I'd have an extra skill point as well, because I think it will just give it a skill point by default. Plus, I think there's an ancient tree in the very first area that I didn't get done. Because I didn't realize what it was. And I don't think I went back. So that's also a possibility. Oop. There we go. I'm curious as to what is up here, though. So I saw the shape of something and it kind of looked like a structure, but doesn't guarantee that it is. I feel like my little footfalls are a little quieter. Am I going back to Fox Island by chance? I see stuff over there too. No, there is a thing up here. It's like a giant beacon. Well, that's interesting. That's very interesting. Anything around it? Not really. Oh, okay. I'm kind of amazed it's still in like good condition and it was never used. Yeah, this makes more sense. I think it's the exit point to an area that I don't have access to just yet. Though I see something down here. What is this? Looks a bit more like a camp. I think, to be fair, we're getting into the very last parts of the game. Ooh. Okay, natural hot spring, maybe? It's kind of what it looks like. Oh, okay, so this is a... hang on. I'm gonna use spirit energy for this puzzle. Okay, there's one. I got buried in snow for a second. Here's number two. Is there a third? There might be. Oh, well, down we go. There's the third. Okay. That gives us a way back out. Ah. I don't know what that does for us yet. Aside from, I guess we've activated them? Oh, I see. There's a little wisp. So I gotta wait. There we go. It was indeed a wisp puzzle, actually. Nice. Anything here? Nope, nothing pick-upable or interactable with. Possibly up there, though. Like how we've essentially just kind of turned on a hot spring. Or at least the volcanic activity under it. Don't imagine that's actually going to be a good thing. Oh, there's something down there as well. Okay. Checkpoint. Okay, what does this do? Okay, interesting. I'm assuming that if I get off of it... Okay, so I have to find something to put on it, maybe? Oh no, it's staying. Okay. What I probably need to do is get the one with the lift. Weak glide with lift. So I can sit in the middle. There's two in there, though. Oop. He lifted me out. Okay. There we go. Got both of them. And I want to switch the glides back, because I'm actually probably going to need the other one. Okay, so we've got 4 wisps again, which is nice. But I saw this thing down here I'm really curious about. And the camera angle isn't a bit weird. What is this? I'm on the roof of it, whatever it is. Oh, this is the one temple I left. Okay. I don't know why I didn't recognize it. Yeah, this is the top of the one shrine. The second shrine we just did. Well, not but the second wolf artifact shrine, there we go. Huh. Well, we'll get this repaired. See what it does. I wonder if eventually they're just gonna run out of power again. Without crystals. Or if there's actual animals that are gonna, like, maintain them. Oh my goodness, why do I have the hiccups as bad as I do? I think the place I want to go is this way. I need to find a way over. Just because the way this is built is not going to be easy. Just do some quick mountaineering here. There we go. Oh, whatever it is, it must be lower. It doesn't look like there's anything right where that is. Huh. Oop. Face planted for a second. Oh, that's a very blight infected. I wonder if it's going to say I'm getting too close to something I'm not supposed to be near. Well, so far, no. What are you? Pilgrim's Cave. Oh, you are You are a goofy little wisp. Okay. Because of the ice, this is going to be challenging. Oh, it's so perfect, and yet I did not line it up quite as well as I needed to. No. Okay. Nope, back up. There we go. There we go. Perfect. Now we can explore a little bit more in here. Or not. Apparently there's actually not much to explore. That was kind of the whole thing. Huh. Okay. Well, at least I found a wisp. There's that. Oh, we're pretty much on the coast again. Kind of in a high above place above, but... Okay, I haven't seen that yet. Let's see what getting over there, seeing what that is. And I might call it for tonight and then work on this next week a bit more. I really think I'm going to try to spend a bit time clearing the map on stream before we do the last one. That way I have more health going in. Because if it's going to be the very last one, it's the bear. I have a feeling we're going to need it. Because the two wolves was... That was interesting enough. And I would not be surprised if there's more surprises with the bear if that is the very last one. I wouldn't be surprised if there's more surprises with the bear in general, but if it is the very last one, it would make sense it's going to be maybe the most challenging. Oop. There we go. Oh, is this one technically under the ground? I'm not surprised if it is. No, it's not. Oh, that was supposed to be a glide. That didn't quite work out. Wait, is this coming from the hot spring, maybe? Yeah, Glacial Lake. Nope, pottery. Thank you. I will gladly take the pottery. I'm assuming there's a little bit more to this than just location you can find. Anything to do with the actual things you can jump on? Seemingly no. Just because I don't think these fit like a jigsaw puzzle. Yeah, I don't think they do. Unless there's like an entrance under it or something. I think that's kind of all there is for that. Apparently I haven't explored whatever that is. I see some debris here, though. Camp, maybe? What is that lighting in the distance? It's really interesting. Not sure if that's supposed to be happening or not. Ah, okay, hello. Bad news for both of us. I am full in wisps, so you're gonna have to wait a bit. Oh. Why are we having the freezes today? This is actually probably the funniest freeze. This isn't like... I wouldn't think we're loading in stuff, but apparently we are. My best guess is it is rendering something. And depending on when it doesn't particularly have a good time. Oh, I can't get up there this way because it's all ice. Okay. Okay, we can do it. Or not. Apparently there isn't a way in. Is it more just named pretty location, not can do anything with it? Okay, there we are for a second. Oh no, it does look like there is something there. Oh, you're gonna be a pain, aren't you? Okay, well I gotta let the spirit energy get back up because this is gonna be a new one. Oh, that's a portal, I think. That's glowing in the distance. I'm trying to figure out what was glowing blue in the distance. I think it's a portal. Okay. Just kind of keep running in spot for a second. So I don't slide further down. I think this is lit level I need to be on. Nope. Well, I hear the crystal's falling, but I don't know where. Possibly on the other side of this. Last time I tried to do that, I think they were in the area that was considered, like, too hot. I saw the ledge on one side. Yeah, from this side I can't seem to see it. Oh, it's up here. Aha, there we go. No, there's not an entrance or anything, it's just more... some jars. I put a lot of effort in for some jars. Man. No, there's something up here I apparently missed. Oh, the pottery shard just, hanging. You know, if it wants to float there, it's fine. We might have stopped it. If I choose my ways up this hill, I'm going to choose my way up this hill. Aha. I should say mountain probably more than hill. What would I have missed up here? Oh, something kind of in between, I guess. Oh, they're up here, okay. Well, I ain't quite glide in time. If I want him, I better hurry. There we go. Oh gosh. Okay, there's that one. I think the last one's over here. Yep. Actually, really good spot for him to land this time. I'd actually get to him this time. Huh. How did I miss that? If it's a wisp location, what I'm going to do is actually start heading down that way, where I haven't quite been, and see if it's going to let me explore. I'm assuming that was the area that was quote-unquote, like, too hot. I didn't have the heat protection. Moonspire. Okay. What am I going to need to do here? Oh, get to that chest is what I'm going to need to do. Okay. I'm assuming I can't do it from inside? Not exactly. Nope. Wrong combination of keys there, but might have let me hit space and jump up to the top, because for a split second, acted like I could. Nope. Okay. Wait, what? Definitely the weirdest way I think I've gotten up any of these. I wasn't expecting to just basically be able to climb it. Oh, this thing can be tricky, I gotta be careful. I want to go down this way. If I start sliding, I'm basically gonna have to glide. Have I seen what this small thing is? I feel like I may have. And we've frozen again as it renders stuff. What is it? You know, we have seen this. I'm fairly certain. Okay. Yeah, because we've been to this village quite a few times. Now, I couldn't go to the thing over there, but now I should be able to in theory. I guess there's one way to kind of test out if that's the case. Grab this, because I'll at least be closer. If it seems hazy, I'll have my answer of whether or not I can go this way. There's definitely stuff to interact with over there. I ended up losing all of my health the last time. So I'm wondering if it's technically heat, but it seems so weird. It could be, though. Yeah, I think that's what I was trying to head towards, and I couldn't. Does it seem hazy? It does just a bit. If I start losing health, we'll have our answer. Oh no, I'm not losing health. Okay, so maybe we're okay. Normally this is not like happy fog. This is, uh-oh, you're in the wrong area. Well, we aren't being pushed away yet. So I think we actually can interact. This might be the biggest area yet. Oh, yeah, because that's going to be a shrine. Oh, what I thought was blight might actually be uh smoldering from like the volcanic. Might not be blight. Well, this explains why we had to have heat protection. There wouldn't happen to be a raccoon nearby. Well, not yet anyways. Here we go. That's what I need is an obelisk. Because then I can kind of tell where things are after this. Huh, what's around this one? That's interesting. Definitely is like char damage. Then we'll get this one, and that should open up the map a little bit for us. Oh, I see an ancient tree. Okay, that's good. I think that one's the one that's the ancient tree, maybe? Yes, it's the one literally all the way over there. I think the majority of this is the Ashlands. Oh, there's the shrine. I can get back over to it. This is one interesting area. I see something all the way in the distance that's kind of glowing blue there. Yeah, but this is where we're gonna pick up next week, not this week. This is very interesting seeing it look like this. So you haven't really seen, I guess we've seen lava and volcanic stuff and fire, but we haven't seen an area that's basically that's the whole thing. Even though this looks very similar to other areas, there's definitely things that put it apart. So I'm very interested in how this is gonna end up going. But that is where I'm gonna pick up next week with it. Next Thursday. I think we might only have about 1 week of this game left, which if we have one more week and I finish it up, we'll start Subnautica. because I don't know when Legend of Komori is going to actually release, aside from it releases in March, and I don't know if it's the early part of March or later part of March. I'll have to see if they have a date up yet, but we'll probably start Subnautica then. Because there's going to be a little bit of, I thought this might take a little bit longer than it actually is going to, apparently. So, anyways, thank you for joining me. I will be back next week. I am very interested in this volcanic area and seeing what it's going to present me with and what challenges I'm going to have to deal with. But hopefully, nothing too like world ending and just yeah, that battle between the two wolves was a new one. That was tough. But I'm glad I got it done, got past it, and now we can work on this, which I think we're getting to the last one, which I'm assuming the last boss we're dealing with is the bear. Maybe the human as well, but mostly the bear. Um yeah, anyways, thank you. I will see you next week, and I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day.